Some facts sound so unlikely that your first reaction is to assume they're fake. But in this video, we are looking at ancient world facts that still seem mysterious, that are real, visual, and stranger than they first appear. The first one sets the tone. The ancient Sumerian civilization in Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq, developed the first known system of writing, cuneiform, around 3500 BCE. Here is where ancient world facts that still seem mysterious becomes more unsettling than most people realize. The ancient Sumerian civilization in Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq, developed the first known system of writing, cuneiform, around 3500 BCE. At first, that might sound like a random piece of trivia, but it reveals something important about ancient. The reason this stands out is that it connects a simple fact to a much larger real-world process. When you picture it visually, it is not just a sentence on a screen. It is a scene, movement, scale, danger, and a hidden mechanism working in the background. That is what makes the fact memorable. It takes something people usually ignore and turns it into something that feels almost impossible. And once you understand the context, the fact stops feeling like a throwaway detail and starts feeling like a warning about how strange the world can be. This is why it belongs in a video about ancient world facts that still seem mysterious. It is surprising, visual, and much bigger than it first appears. To make the idea clearer, imagine the chain reaction behind the scene. A small detail can connect to scale, pressure, motion, energy, or risk, depending on the topic. That is the part most people miss. The fact is not interesting only because it sounds unusual. It is interesting because it reveals how much is happening beneath the surface. By the time you understand the mechanism, the fact becomes more than trivia. It becomes a reminder that the real world can be more dramatic than fiction. Deep within the annals of ancient civilizations lie mysteries that continue to baffle historians and scholars alike. One such enigma is the Anglo-Zanzibar War, a conflict so fleeting it's almost inconceivable. The year was 1896, and tensions between Zanzibar and England had been simmering for some time. But on August 27th of that fateful year, things came to a head as British warships descended upon the island nation in a show of force. Zanzibar, with its tiny army and limited resources, stood little chance against the might of the British Empire. And yet, what's truly astonishing is that the entire conflict lasted a mere 38 minutes. Yes, you heard that right. Just 38 minutes from start to finish. This astonishing brevity makes it not only the shortest war in recorded history, but also a remarkable example of how quickly and decisively the balance of power can shift on the global stage. The implications of this brief yet brutal conflict are still debated among historians today, with some arguing that it marked the beginning of colonial rule for Zanzibar, while others see it as a symptom of the larger forces at play in the scramble for Africa's resources and territories. Whatever the interpretation, one thing is clear. The Anglo-Zanzibar War remains an enduring testament to the complexities and unpredictabilities of human history. Here is where ancient world facts that still seem mysterious becomes more unsettling than most people realize. The ancient city of Petra in Jordan was carved into the sandstone cliffs over 2,000 years ago. At first, that might sound like a random piece of trivia, but it reveals something important about ancient. The reason this stands out is that it connects a simple fact to a much larger real-world process. When you picture it visually, it is not just a sentence on a screen, it is a scene, movement, scale, danger, and a hidden mechanism working in the background. That is what makes the fact memorable. It takes something people usually ignore and turns it into something that feels almost impossible. And once you understand the context, the fact stops feeling like a throwaway detail and starts feeling like a warning about how strange the world can be. This is why it belongs in a video about ancient world facts that still seem mysterious. It is surprising, visual, and much bigger than it first appears. To make the idea clearer, imagine the chain reaction behind the scene. A small detail can connect to scale, pressure, motion, energy, or risk, depending on the topic. That is the part most people miss. The fact is not interesting only because it sounds unusual. It is interesting because it reveals how much is happening beneath the surface. By the time you understand the mechanism, the fact becomes more than trivia. It becomes a reminder that the real world can be more dramatic than fiction. Deep within the heart of Cambodia lies an ancient city that continues to awe and intrigue us with its stunning architecture and intricate artwork. Angkor Wat, a testament to the advanced engineering skills of the Khmer people, features carvings and bas-reliefs that depict the rich tapestry of Hindu mythology and Buddhist themes. What's truly remarkable about these intricate depictions is not only their level of detail, but also their seemingly contradictory blending of two distinct cultures. The ancient city was a devoutly Hindu temple complex during its construction in the 12th century, yet it later became a Buddhist monument after the Khmer people converted to Buddhism in the 13th century. This coexistence of opposing ideologies is a fascinating aspect of Angkor Wat's mystique, and one that remains puzzling even today. The sheer scale and intricacy of these carvings are a testament to the ingenuity and artistic prowess of the Khmer people, but it's also a reminder of the complex cultural dynamics at play in ancient societies. While we may have made significant strides in understanding Angkor Wat's history and significance, there is still much that remains shrouded in mystery. The city's carvings continue to captivate art historians and archaeologists with their enigmatic symbolism and the stories they convey about a long-lost civilization. Deep in the Peruvian Andes lies the ancient city of Machu Picchu, a marvel of engineering that has left historians and archaeologists baffled for centuries. Built by the Incas without the use of wheels or metal tools, this sprawling metropolis is a testament to the ingenuity and skill of its long-lost creators. The sheer scale of the construction is staggering. Thousands of stones weighing up to 3 tons were carefully carved and transported to be fitted together with an accuracy that would put modern-day construction techniques to shame. What's even more astonishing is that these structures have endured for centuries, withstanding not only the harsh Andean climate but also devastating earthquakes, landslides, and the occasional treasure hunter. The precision of the stonework is simply remarkable. Stones fit together without mortar or adhesive, forming a seamless bond that has allowed them to weather the test of time. It's difficult to fathom how an ancient civilization without access to wheels or metal tools could achieve such monumental feats, making Machu Picchu one of the most enduring and enigmatic mysteries of the ancient world. Today, we marvel at this lost city, wondering about the secrets it holds and the skills of its long-forgotten builders. In a groundbreaking discovery that shook the foundations of ancient Greek understanding, mathematician Archimedes unveiled the principle of buoyancy around 250 BCE. This revolutionary concept, which explains why objects float or sink in water, may seem like a simple notion to us today, but its significance cannot be overstated. Imagine being able to predict with certainty whether an object will defy gravity and rise to the surface or succumb to its weight and plummet to the depths. The implications of Archimedes' discovery were nothing short of profound. With this knowledge, architects could design ships that navigated the seas with unprecedented ease, engineers could craft machines that harnessed the power of fluids with greater efficiency, and scientists could unlock new secrets about the natural world. The fact that a single individual working in isolation could grasp such a fundamental aspect of physics is nothing short of astonishing. Archimedes' discovery was not merely a curiosity, but a cornerstone upon which the edifices of modern engineering and science were built. As we marvel at the sophistication of our own era's technological advancements, it's humbling to recall that the seeds of this progress were sown over 2,300 years ago by a single brilliant mind. The principle of buoyancy has been widely adopted and applied in countless ways since Archimedes' time, yet its power to inspire awe and wonder remains undiminished. Deep in the heart of Peru's arid desert landscape lies a series of enigmatic and awe-inspiring ancient structures that have left the world fascinated for centuries. The Nazca lines. These colossal geoglyphs, measuring up to 200 meters long, depict various animals such as birds, monkeys, and even a spider, alongside intricate geometric shapes, defying comprehension without witnessing them first and from high above, from an airplane or drone. Their sheer scale and precision become apparent, revealing the meticulous craftsmanship of the ancient Nazca civilization. The fact that these geoglyphs could only be fully appreciated from aerial vantage points raises profound questions about their intended purpose. Were they meant to convey spiritual messages, create ceremonial sites, or perhaps even communicate with the gods? Their existence poses a paradox. How did our ancestors achieve such incredible precision and scale without the aid of modern technology? As we ponder these age-old mysteries, one thing is undeniable: the Nazca lines are an unshakable testament to human ingenuity and creativity. Deep in the heart of China's Shaanxi province lies a secret that has been hidden for over 2 millennia. The Terracotta Army, discovered in 1974, is one of the most incredible archaeological finds in history, revealing a testament to ancient Chinese ingenuity and craftsmanship. Over 8,000 life-size clay soldiers stand at attention, each one unique and intricately crafted with remarkable precision, showcasing the advanced skills of China's ancient artisans. What's even more astounding is that these soldiers were buried with the first emperor Qin Shi Huang, who unified warring states to create a single, powerful empire in 221 BCT, marking the beginning of imperial China. The sheer scale of this discovery is staggering. It's like stumbling upon a lost city, where thousands of intricately detailed warriors seem frozen in time. As we gaze upon these ancient relics, we're left wondering about the motivations behind such an enormous undertaking. Were they meant to protect their ruler in the afterlife, or perhaps serve as a symbol of his military might? The fact that this vast army was buried with Qin Shi Huang over 2,000 years ago, without any clear explanation or historical record, only adds to the mystery and inspiring nature of this incredible discovery.